Chapter 2. The Captain of the Musketeers. As D'Artagnan entered the courtyard of Monsieur de Treville's headquarters, he gazed admiringly at the noisy groups of musketeers everywhere. Some were practicing their dueling, others were standing in groups, drinking and talking and joking. The joke seemed to be about the cardinal's guards, who were the rivals, and sometimes enemies, of the king's musketeers. When D'Artagnan reached the main door of the building, he asked the guard on duty to announce him to Monsieur de Treville. Within minutes, the captain of the musketeers came to the door. He motioned for D'Artagnan to go upstairs to his office, then stuck his head out of the door, calling loudly, "Athos! Porthos! Aramis!" Two musketeers left the group and followed Tréville into the office, passing in front of D'Artagnan, who stood just inside the door. The musketeers stood at attention while their captain paced back and forth. Suddenly, Tréville stopped and turned to them angrily. "Gentlemen," he cried, "His Eminence the Cardinal has reported to me that 3 of my men started a riot yesterday in a wine shop, and his guards had to arrest them. Don't deny that it was you, for you were recognized. You, Porthos, you, Aramis, and you. But where is Athos? I called him in here as well." "Sir," said Aramis sadly, "Athos is ill." "Wounded, more likely," said Tréville. "Well, sir," said Porthos, "there were 6 guards against the 3 of us. We fought well. Athos, however, was seriously wounded in the chest and right shoulder, but we all managed to escape." "So the cardinal only told me half the story," said Tréville, smiling proudly. At that moment the door opened, and all heads turned toward it. "Athos!" cried Monsieur de Tréville. "You sent for me, sir," said Athos weakly. "Yes, my boy, I was about to tell your friends that you are not to risk your lives needlessly. But I'm proud of you all." Tréville reached out to shake Athos's hand. He did not notice the murmur of pain that escaped from the brave musketeer's lips. He was busy congratulating Porthos and Aramis as well. Once the musketeers were dismissed, he turned to D'Artagnan. "Now, my boy, what can I do for the son of my oldest friend?" "Monsieur," said D'Artagnan, "I had come here to ask to join the musketeers, but now I don't think I'm worthy of such an honor." "No one can become a musketeer until he has performed a great act of courage, or until he has served 2 years in a lower regiment to get his training." "If only I had my letter of introduction. You'd see that I need no training, sir. But that letter was stolen on my way here." D'Artagnan then went on to tell Tréville of his adventure at Meung, and to describe the stranger who had stolen his letter. "Tell me, D'Artagnan," said Tréville, "did this man have a scar on his face?" "Yes, on his right cheek." "And was the patch over his left eye?" "Yes, sir, I am certain." "And did you hear the woman's name?" He called her Milady." "And the instructions he gave her?" The cardinal wished her to return to England and inform him if the Duke of Buckingham left London." "It is he! It is he!" cried Tréville. "Oh, sir, please tell me who this man is," pleaded D'Artagnan. "I must have my revenge." "No, do not go looking for him, ever. Put these ideas of revenge out of your mind, and I shall write a letter admitting you to the regiment I spoke of. You'll make a fine cadet, I'm sure." Tréville sat down at his desk and began to write. Meanwhile, D'Artagnan strolled over to the window and looked out. Suddenly he jumped away and rushed to the door, shouting, "He shall not escape me this time!" "Who? Who?" asked Tréville, startled. "The man who stole my letter!" cried D'Artagnan as he disappeared out the door.